if you have like social anxiety, or if you're in a situation where you're in a conversation with a group of people, you're at a party and you're going and you're thinking about going to talk to those people over there, and they're like cool looking, and you're wondering, hoping that you can impress them and all that stuff, or you're in a conversation with people and you're looking around, you have to kind of talk to everybody, and when it's your turn to talk, 4 people are looking at you, so you kind of get this like, like, oh, I don't know what to say. And then you say something stupid, maybe, right? And and then in your head you're thinking, oh, that was so stupid. Why did I say that? But then the conversation ends, everybody's leaving, and then you leave and you think, oh God, I was so dumb. I didn't say the thing that I wanted to say, or I said that stupid thing, or I stuttered, or I forgot to ask for your name, or anything like that. And you're sitting there killing yourself, kicking yourself in the head because you didn't act the way that you thought the right way was to act in the group conversation. And then so the next group conversation comes up and you're hesitant to go in because that's kind of the fear that we have, is like, I want to be able to say the right thing. At least that's the way that I feel. That's the way I felt a lot, is, I've been in a conversation with a group of people or at a party, and it's some minor little thing that in your head is a big deal, and you walk away saying, God, that was so dumb. I sounded like such an idiot. I hope those other people didn't think I'm an idiot. I hope they're not, God, they're probably talking about me right now. They're saying, oh, Shogo's so dumb, right? And a lot of people feel that way, but the funny thing is that we have this weird thing as people. We have this perspective that we almost like walk around with like goggles on like this, and we can only see things from our perspective. But that's true, but we can only see things in relation to us, and we kind of train ourselves to go around and say, okay, I'm talking to Fred, but Fred exists in relation to me, right? The camera exists in relation to me. This group of people exist in relation to me. Everything that I say, the way that people react to it, is everything's in relation to me. So we go around thinking that only sizing things up by how things are in relation to us. And that really freaks us out, because that means the whole world is staring at us at all times. Everything we do, the world is against us. And that's kind of what gives us that like heartbeat, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I have so much anxiety. But the fact is that if you heard what I just said to you, like, I can go into a conversation and really worry about how I came across. And I leave the conversation thinking, oh, that was so dumb. Now, you knowing that about me, you show up in the conversation, what's the thing that you think? Probably the exact same thing. Oh God, I hope Shogo didn't think I was an idiot. But the thing is, everything that we think, other people are going around talking about us later and thinking about how stupid we are, they're doing the exact same thing. They're leaving the conversation thinking about how stupid they think they showed up to you. Nobody's sitting around talking about you. Everybody's so self-conscious about themselves. Everybody's leaving a conversation hoping that they appeared good to you. But the thing is, we train ourselves to see things only in relation to us. So when we leave the conversation, all we can do is think, they're thinking about me, they're talking about me, everything is important only in relation to me. But if we expand that perspective and see that, look, it's not only me in relation to everything else, it's actually everything else in relation to that person or that other person, or it's me in relation to that person instead of that person in relation to me only. It's a two-way street. And I think if we open up and realize that you're not the only one who's self-conscious. You're not the only one who thinks everybody's looking at you. Everybody else thinks that you're looking at them too, at all times. And if we can relax into that and realize that the perspective is actually two-sided, that worry starts going away, and we can stop being so self-conscious about having to show up really, really good. And realize that just like me, and me worrying about how I'm showing up to you, you're doing the same thing, worrying about how you're showing up to me.
Yeah. I think I'm more worried about how I should show up to you than you think you
show up to me. What makes you think that? It's maybe.
I think you're cooler than me.
So that's the thing. I mean, we think that everybody else is judging us. So the thing is, you thinking that you're cool it's the same thing all over again. The only thing that would possibly make you cool is how I think of you. If I didn't exist, that question wouldn't even show up. The question wouldn't even arise. Like, your coolness factor to me depends on me being there. Depends on me seeing you as cool. When we stop thinking about, oh, I think that you think you're cooler than me, or I'm cooler than you, so that means that you're less worried about how I'm coming across to you. We think about those things so much, and our mind just plays head games with us. It fucks with us all the time. And it's all a creation of our mind, completely made up in our head. But, I mean, our reputation, like how other people think about it, how other people see us, what other people think about us, is nothing we can control. We can't control that at all. I mean, the way that people see us, our opinions that other people have about us, nothing you can do about that. And it's honestly, if I think you're cool, that's my business. That's really not any of your business, what's going on in my head. But we kind of try to fool around and try to like figure out, oh, I wonder if he thinks I'm cool. I wonder if I can do something to make myself appear cooler now. But whatever's going on in your head, That's none of my business. That's your business. So I don't worry about that. I worry about me talking to you right now. I worry about like the communication that we're having, the conversation that we're having. Am I enjoying myself? Are you enjoying yourself? Are we able to actually have a connection, have a good conversation in the moment? So much more important than, how do I get rid of awkward silences in conversations? How do I overcome that? Because I'll be sitting in a conversation with somebody new and things will be going well, and then all of a sudden I'll run out of something. I'll run out of things to say. And you kind of sit there and you're like, oh,